Husband up because I don't feel like putting the key to the door. I got to urinate like crazy. What's up to Cocoa Butter? Christopher Pope. 7. Space it. 7. Yeah. Oh, really? I'm gonna press. I'm ringing the doorbell, and I'm gonna use the key. Cause it's something about your bladder. It just like, I remember when I was in middle school. That's when it started. It's like your bladder say, "Oh, thank you, baby." You ain't took your bath yet? Your shower? Oh, baby, did you eat? Oh, sweetie. Do you want me to run your bath water? You already did, baby? Yeah. Thank you, boo-boo. In the morning before you go, since you leave earlier than me, can you, one of my tires, I think it's the front, it smell good. What you You want the doggone holiday food. Dang, let me find out my cooking steak smell that good. Oh, y'all, close your ears, for real. I had to pee. No, I'm not drunk. I've been just drinking a whole lot of water for these days to come. Now, that's terrible what I just did, right? Y'all hear me, right? The guest bedroom was the first one to hit. Flag it. I don't care. YouTube right now, if they flag this, it's because you wanted it flagged. Because I don't really care. I don't monetize. I just want you guys to have some good memories. Because when it's all said and done, some of you may die. We don't know when our numbers are. Some of us may die before the final go down or showdown. What else can you take from America? You done cut off Section 8, took away the Medicaid, or studying the process is like, oh, don't worry, Michigan, we're gonna get to you. Oh, we're gonna get to you. Baby, it smell like, did you buy some squash? No. What is that? It's like, you warmed up the food from the holidays. Is that what it is? Like, is that bratwurst? What is those like? I mean, you know what it smell like? When you have surprised me, my favorite, I love yellow squash with onions. It's so simple and easy, people. Try it. You know what? You better get used to new things. This is not just, I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm going to tell you something. I can live off of, since I got older, I said, I see what mama used to talk about. Them days when McDonald's was on the scene. Oh, my daddy had died because he did not, I'm telling you, right-handed guy. My father did not allow leftovers in the house. It went down the garbage disposal. He didn't let the poodle eat it. She ate dog food. The point is, when she taught me one of my favorite vegetables, I love yellow squash. You cut up some onions, or if you got a little, you got the little, oh my God, I can't think. It's so late, it's so early. The little things that you use, you can dice and stuff. And I haven't been drinking energy drink, but I'm gonna be able to sleep though. It smells so good. It smells like sometimes he surprised me because he know what I like, but it's too much food in there. Because we took some to the relatives and I cooked, enough to stay home. I gotta keep up with his appetite. But that stuff, you know what you did? I know what you did. I can tell it smelled like squash with onions, sauteed with butter, the way I like it. It smelled exactly like that. Now I gotta go get me some squash tomorrow. That's gonna be my dinner. I'll make like 2 huge potfuls of yellow squash and onions. It's so simple. You season it to your liking. Sea salt, pepper, whatever you want. Lawry's. I use that. And it's so simple. It's like, when I learned how, I said, Mom, that's all it is to it. It is so good. Of course, you rinse it off with hot water. You wash it. You don't use dishwashing liquid. You just, scald it real good. Because you're going to eat the skin. I have to have the skin. It's so good. And green squash is good. Zucchini squash. But I'm just saying. And I don't use no bell pepper. But you do what you want with it. Get creative. But it's so simple. Yellow squash. Onions diced up. You put it in the little, oh my God. Baby, what am I trying to say? It's not a mixer. What is the little thing? I use, especially for spaghetti. I love it. I took my green peppers, celery. I put all that, whatever I put in my spaghetti when I'm making homemade spaghetti. I like it so fine and minced that you can't see it in the spaghetti. So when I add it to my ground beef or hamburger, well, to the ground chuck or hamburger, I like for you not to see it. And you just get the flavor and the juice. He got it up in here smelling like, what the? Yeah, I urinated. How many of y'all, look, the stuff that y'all think you're not going to do, it's apocalypse now, y'all. The apocalypse is upon us. That's real talk. But you're going to be pissing in front of people on the street. Tell me what to expect. It's a trickle down. Just like I just had to urinate real bad. I've been drinking so much water. I started by drinking a lot of water because water's good for you. It helps your hair. It helps your skin. Helps your body. It even helps burn fat. And you don't have to be on a diet. It's like all those sodas with all that sugar, it adds up. Especially if you're diabetic. You know what I know about diabetic people? They drink a lot of Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. What the? But you know what? It's something in that because why do y'all have that in common? I know too many people to do it. But I got to keep the camera at a certain level. First bathroom to hit out the garage is just the guest bathroom my husband kicked me into. Oh, he said, why you ain't, okay, so you eating, but you ran your bath water. I don't get it. He was waiting. I'm going to need the right front tire, I think. I looked on the steering wheel for tire pressure, and it like the little light came on, said check tire pressure. I saw that when I left the riverfront. Well, the riverfront that I went to. Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, like they can go find my tracks. But y'all enjoy this. Enjoy everything right now. I'm not God. I'm not your savior. I'm not my own. I'm just down there. Yes, I'm going to flush the toilet. Because I'm about to wash my hands I'm about to wash one hand first and the other one. And just think, some people, they'll go in your refrigerator. You can't do that over here. And if I go in the kitchen, let's say I start cooking, I just wash my hands, I do it again. Somebody say, well, didn't you just wash your hands? Like I said, what are you doing? I wash my hands, auntie, in there. Wash your hands again in here. I have soft soap and dishwashing liquid. But you don't want to use that dishwasher liquid that you put in your dishwasher. That stuff to strip the skin off of you. That's worse than throwing lye in somebody's face. I'm keeping it up. I hope nobody see nothing. But yeah, it's gonna get better. You see any videos while I was out? Watches the videos. If I'm not with him, he watches the videos, and then he'll know. Cause yeah, I can tell how he greet me. Because he would have been like, "Oh, really? For real?" He was watching the video. He's like, "Oh, baby, big baby girl. Hey, where my hand towel? In here. I got you one in here. I keep a hand towel everywhere." I'm still walking with my pants down. Oh my God, I got my work cut out tomorrow when I get home. Laundry. Man, holiday, I kind of slowed down on that OCD laundry mess. But I'm going to enjoy that too. I don't care if you go to the laundromat. Enjoy everything, people. It's real. I have made jokes and say Nostradamus. No. The clock is 1 minute to 12 in the spiritual realm, in the living realm. 1 minute to midnight. It's about that time. And some of you aren't realists, but I really feel sorry for the people. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it every time I get on here. Woe be unto you that sit up there and say, ha, ha, ha. That's what they get. That's what they get. There's a lot of single men on Section 8. Whether they're handicapped, whatever the handicap. It could be a mental handicap, physical, or all the above. That could be your mother, your father, your grandmother, grandfather, your daughter, your son. It could be you while you perpetrating a fraud. A lot of you choose to. You ain't got to tell nobody. But woe be unto you that laugh about that. He who laughs first, last, laugh. Laughs last. Is that correct? Be careful. If I don't get back up on here for a long time, and if you're able to get back on here, when we still have access to this, no, it's been trill. It's been trill. It's been true and it's been real. It's been trill. Whether you voted for POTUS Trump or not, just remember it's a businessman in the White House. And all he sees is the bottom line and what's in the red. And with a business, he has a business anointing that his father trained him into. So with this business anointing, it doesn't matter who it affects, whatever. Because, hey, we're billionaires over here. We and my wife and my son. Oh, and I also expect in the future, not wishing this, because if I wished it, I could turn all this around and I wouldn't be talking about this. It'd be the land of milk and honey for us all. Work or non-working. It wouldn't be this. Man, there's some perilous times coming. But it's not because of the little stuff I see, but I already seen that. He's a Mormonizer. Melania is sticking around for her son. At what cost? I mean, they get off the plane. You see how it went viral? Well, of course, the haters going to do that. I'm not taking it. I'm just keeping it real. But imagine traveling with somebody those many hours and you live with him too. And he's saying the most craziest stuff to you. And during on Inauguration Day, she was smiling. Remember he turned around? Pull it up on him. Oh, it's true. He's about to make America great again. Yeah, he's about to make it great again. What a way. Got a senior citizen in office that's about to make it great again. Reagan didn't do that. But anyway, but I know when he died, they show flow a dead corpse. You know what? Remember when Reagan died? They flew that dead body all across. I'm like, why are they flying this corpse all across the United States for services? And Nancy, the oldest living bulimic or anorexic alive at that time, like she's sucking on permanent lemons. You know, like, she outlived up. But I'm like, they flew that Tales from the Crypt, old man. I'm trying to make, they flew, you know, why did they, I've seen them do that to like clergy, which don't make, like when James Cleveland died, you guys know James Cleveland, look him up. Old school, young school, in the middle, you know, probably know. Grew up on that. Mama playing it all the time. I remember that was the first, I didn't see the funeral because they wouldn't broadcast, they wouldn't like, you know, like they did Michael Jackson. But they had his funeral, James Cleveland, you know, when we read it in the Jet and Ebony. They changed his clothes. It was so many people in different services. In death, the death knows not what the living does or think or anything. You're dead. You don't even know how your remains are going to be taken care of. You don't care. You don't care if you, I didn't leave an insurance policy. How they going to bury me? You know how people sound how stupid. And it's funny to even for me to say I wrote our obituaries. Yeah. Be less on the kids. Really, do they really got to say something? Yes, she attended this and that. And that year she met blah, blah, blah. And from that union came blah, blah, blah. And this and that. Formalities. It's like the world is so messed up on appearances and what it looked like that it's trickled down to the people that I'm going to leave you with this. I was looking at an old Michael Jackson. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Keep it in the closet. I was looking at Michael Jackson, one of his, the Super Bowl performance. That performance rock. Because that was the very first mannequin challenge. My husband said, I said, you're right. That was the very first mannequin challenge. When Michael said, pop, he jumped up on stage and he stood there like this. He had his sunglasses on, and you didn't see what he just stood there. Just stood there. So if he blinked, he had on shades, sunglasses. That was the very first mannequin challenge. And if you read the comments, if you get the right video, because they got so many of them, but the one I read, I heard young people saying, well, yeah, I wasn't even born then. But look at what's going on. Wow. They didn't even have camera phones then. Nobody had a camera out. No. It was just pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. On the television, and as if you bought a ticket. Nobody was social media. I'm at the Michael Jackson concert. I'm at the Super Bowl, y'all. Michael Jackson. Ow. Well, none of that. Unadulterated entertainment because he was an entertainer. Now you can go mumble, 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 mumble with a beat. That somebody's doing this and hitting that and mixing. Like a Casio, old school, when you got a little organ for Christmas. The one you put, run by batteries. Make a beat. It's all about a beat. What's up on that dude called Extension? Extension? I'm sorry. Now, he came out of Canada. They need to sit him down. He need to sit down. Take a couple of seats back and go back and zip and let him go sit down somewhere. Because he done did something. I think he sucked Lucifer's penis, like they do. When you, all of a sudden, you that deal. I don't know what kind of oral they give Lucifer, if it's possible. But I think he gave Lucifer some really good oral because now he's getting hit nods from these other rappers who are mumble rappers. I'm sorry. I don't even like the song, but this one song, it turned me off so bad. It ain't gonna be like, oh, it's catchy. I'll never pat my foot to it because I'm enough is enough. When you draw the line, enough is enough. I can't keep my dick in my pants. Oh, oh, look at me, fuck at me, look at me, fuck with me, look at me, fuck with me. Is he saying fuck with me or fuck with me? I can't keep my dick in my pants. That's not the truest thing he ever said about that. Men, that's how they are. They can't keep their dick in their pants. Imagine that playing in the background while everybody looting, stealing, and killing. I can't keep my dick in my pants. And you wonder why everybody tripping out so much. You wonder why these kids shooting up schools. You wonder why this and that. Look at me. Fuck at me. Look at me. Fuck at me. Look at me. I bet you 9 times out of 10, that boy was on Adderall. Which the man, before he died? He said, I made that condition up. Attention deficit disorder. Because kids get sugar in them, they act crazy. He sounded like he just took a big bag of Domino sugar. He didn't have to get high. Just emptied it down and some powdered sugar. He said, just give me a minute. Come on, when you gonna start? Come on, it's studio time. You're paying for this. All right, I'm ready. I can't get my dick in my pants. Look at me. Fuck with me. Look at me. Fuck with me. Look at me. Fuck with me. Look at me. And that's a hit. He remember that. I saw a little bit. I cut it off. I said, I don't want to look at this. Look at me. Fuck at me. Look at me. He said, the little bitch, I fuck her in the throat. Look at me. Fuck at me. Look at me. Fuck at me. What kind of sense? What the hell? The beat ain't even shit. I had to get that off my chest. And fuck your daughter-in-law.